Hello, welcome back to the Unravel Collective. My name is Yvonne. I channel the Ninth Dimension Arcturian Council. I want to start by saying that they are taking a shower upstairs above the studio that I work in, and you will probably hear some of that sound, and I'm sorry, but I didn't have any time to wait to film this, so we just had to get rolling. So sorry about any sounds you might hear from upstairs. Today I would like to ask the Arcturians about the election season, let's say. And when I say the election, I don't really actually mean any predictions about the election. I'm not really interested in that, and I don't think we can even get that type of information, honestly. I'm more interested around the energy of this time and the time coming up around the election. And what is the energy that we are going to be experiencing, and what does that energy mean, or where is that energy taking us? That's more of what I'm interested in. So let's see if the Arcturians have anything to share with us around November and the impact that it'll have globally and of course locally here in the US. All right, so let's see. Hello, my dear ones. Thank you for this question in regards to the energy around this election time. Now, as you know, we are in a deep, deep period of intense shift and transition on the planet, both globally and of course locally within the United States. And what we're seeing right now is the potential for a great rebirth. And so this is very important for you all to know that in this time, when we say the word rebirth, we mean that you must take different actions than what you have taken before in order to rebirth something new. You have probably heard the saying that if you do the same things, you will get the same results, yes? So right now what is required is drastic change in the actions that you take in order to see a proper rebirth, a proper undoing, let's say, of the system as we know it. And it is time. It is actually, we have been primed for this time of undoing and rebirth. But it takes courage, dear ones, and it takes action that you have not done before. It takes a fire within you to finally say, enough is enough. We are done and tired of what we have seen over and over and over again. Because what we have seen thus far is not actually working. And this is where the saying comes in again. Take the same actions, you will get the same results, my dear one. So there must be a fire within you now that is ready to burn what has not worked in order to rebirth something new. This energy that will be provided to you is very supportive at this time for a rebirth. So this is the energy that is building, that is coming, that is feeding you, feeding the collective. It's also creating the unfolding and revealing of things and people that have created systems that do not work. You are feeling this very deeply within yourselves. Even those who are appearing, let's say, as having a very strong opinion of who you should vote for, even they are feeling a certain amount of doubts, a certain amount of fire within them that wants to see a great change, that knows the truth of the matter. And the truth of the matter is that this game, let's say, this show, that has been before us for many, many years is falling. And so we must be strong enough now to accept that this is falling and that we must create the pieces of what we wish to be reborn into its place, or born into its place. So you must now begin to think and create for yourselves within your hearts, within your minds, and within your actions of what is it that you want to create. And can you come together in a collective that agrees upon the fact that what is now dying, we must accept and we must honor that we have the power to build something else. Something that does not create hopelessness or helplessness within our communities, but rather we are coming together as community. Community is the big word here. That as we move forward in the future, we are building community. And what is interesting here, again, is that there is going to be a bit of a struggle between, this technology that is creating potential for disconnection from one another. And we are referring to AI. And the growth of connection and community with one another. So there will be still this sort of imbalance with one another, a struggle, a challenge to face here. But we do see that connection and community will win. That being face to face with one another, speaking with one another, understanding your common goals, your common needs, your common visions for the planet and for one another will win. But you cannot continue to take the same actions. This is the main message that wants to come through today. You must have the courage to take a new action in order to birth something new, in order for something new to be born. And as we mentioned, the entire cosmic energies are supporting you in this. They're not just supporting you in this, but they are creating the fire with which this can happen. Now, of course, with rebirth comes a bit of instability or uncertainty as we begin to create something new. So this is why community is going to be so important, dear ones, to hold one another through this new transition as we develop, as we create, as we build something new. Have faith in one another, love one another, unite with one another, speak and be and live with one another so that you understand that you are not so different from one another and that what you all need and want and your desires and your wishes for how to be here on the planet is actually quite similar to one another. And so what will come from this is a sense of freedom, a sense of care, and of course this sense of community that we speak of. So again, this message wants to come through once more. Do not fear taking a new action. We have been conditioned to simply think that there is only this or this that we must do, and that we simply cannot win if we do not do this or this. There are many other options, dear. And again, you are supported in taking new action. So this is the message that really wants to be heard today. You are supported thwarted in taking new action? So thank you, dear one, for asking this question and asking for our guidance today. This has been the Ninth Dimension Arcturian Council. Thank you. All right, so thank you so very much for being with me today and listening to the message from the Arcturians. I think that we all know that this is a very fiery time and that it is a time of change. Whether or not we have the courage to take new actions is a whole different story, but I do hope that we listen and take that message to heart and remember that yes, we cannot continue to take the same actions and expect a different result. So be brave and do what you feel is the right choice for you around this election time. And remember that there are other options and that we can create change for ourselves if we come together as a collective and are brave enough to take new actions. Yeah? All right. Thank you so much. And I will see you next time. Bye.